Hey you, yes you, are you low on iron and it hurts every time you look at your inventory? Well, those days will soon be over because I'll be making an iron farm and I'll definitely make my friends happy.
Oh, bro, you're the best, dude. Made me iron armor, full set, dude. Ah, let me give you a hug. I'm here.
What you want to do is find an area where you're going to build this iron farm. Well, it's better to build it around the flat area. I'll be building this iron farm in a flat world as a tutorial, but then this is me in my server. It's actually not my server, it's Stormlanders. To build this iron farm, you need two types of building blocks: 2 villages, 20 beds, 20 workstations, a bucket of water, hopper, chest, bread, or potatoes or carrots. The farm itself, it's gonna need 20 villages, but then you can just breed these villages. My advice is do not breed these people like right here. You should breed them in the iron farm. Since we have everything we need, let's get started. Now, what you want to do is place your first building block in a 3x3 order. This is going to give you a perfect square shape. So at the edges, angles, corners, you're going to place your second building blocks. You are going to repeat this process 4 times depending on how big you want your iron farm. So you're going to place the secondary building block in the middle, and then you're going to count till 7 with your first building block, then put again the secondary building block. You're going to repeat the process of the 3x3 block area. So you're going to do this process 4 times. You have to have 4 3x3 platforms. Now that you are done with your 4 platforms, you should be building vertically up. You are going to build on the outlying secondary blocks. Usually you should be building 8 blocks high, but then to be on the safe side, we should build 10 blocks up high. Reasons why we're doing this is that we don't want iron golems spawning on the floor. After building up on all 4 sides, you are going to build up a frame, a 5x5 frame with the secondary block, and the primary block, we're gonna do the same thing as we did at the bottom by making a 3x3 in the middle. Now when you're done with this platform, right, you have to place your beds. As I said, you need 5 beds per pod, and you're gonna have to place it in a pattern like the way I am doing it. Then your glass, it has to be 3 blocks high, your glass. After placing your glass, you're going to build up the spawning platform for the iron golems. Now that is done, so this is how it's supposed to look. This is where the iron golems is going to spawn. So you're going to build up other pods, 3 more pods, and there, just like that, pods. Then you're just gonna build up spawning platforms for each. Now you're gonna want to work on transporting villages, but then I advise you to connect all pods and make a pathway where villages can walk on, and make sure that they don't fall over. So you're going to, like, okay, I'm gonna spawn villages here, but then you're just gonna need 2 villages, and you're gonna breed them for each pod. All you need is just 2, and then more will keep on spawning. So now you're going to want to work on the workstations. So in the front you're gonna need 3 workstations, and at the back you're gonna need 2. Villagers have to work in order for the iron golems to spawn. Look at that. Would you look at that? They popped out babies. We didn't even need to wait for 9 months. That's, yeah, Minecraft logic. So now the pods are going to be looking like this. Now you're just gonna put the spawning platforms on there, and then, yeah, I realized that I made a mistake with the first part. It's not much of a mistake, but then putting the building block right there where you're going to put the water is gonna make it easier for you to place water. Now we are done. All you do is place gates and more gates, and place your water and your water, and that's it. Like, that's your iron farm. All they need to do is sleep and work for almost a full day, and they'll start popping iron golems. We're going to work on another, well, this is a landing platform for the iron golems. So you're gonna need it to be like a 4x5 fall from the thingy. Just actually, just do. Actually, you see what I'm doing exactly. You see what I'm doing, and yeah, I forgot to mention that this build it needs a lot of gates. Okay, but then like if you have wood, then you sorted. Now we are working on the platform that's gonna direct the iron golem to go to the kill chamber. Remember what we did at the first platform, the platform on the ground when we counted to seven? Yes, this is why we counted to seven. This is why it's useful to count to seven. Now we're gonna like when you place your water source, you'd want the water to not fall off the block, but to get you far enough that you fall, just like this. And this is me testing it, and it works. So this is like this is basically your iron farm. Now we're going to work on the kill chamber where the iron golems are going to die. you know we need to work on that. All you need is to frame out your kill chamber, and depending on if you want to see the golems die or not, you're gonna place glass or a block. You're gonna place your chest where you're gonna collect all your iron or their iron, belongings. Signs they stop the lava from flowing down, and yeah, like I think we done. I feel like everybody knows how to. Okay, let me not assume that everybody knows how to, build a kill chamber. But then this is how it's done. You're going to be placing all your hoppers that will like direct. Now it is time to place water on other side of the iron farm.